position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars at LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cougars offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to...
He's loose. Inside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, BYU.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown, the opening drive of the game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Virginia Tech, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will go to work for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era. But certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the college football playoff and a bye.
I love it. It's a great show-me week. A lot of adrenaline, a lot of emotion. Like both these squads, really, really good football teams in really good positions in their conference. But Jesse, after today, there can only be one and one.
Yeah, the picture's going to change, no doubt about it. These two teams both, though, believe they're the best in conference play. Nobody's beat them yet, and they believe they're the man in the conference. So we're going to learn a lot. By the time this game is over, who is the best in conference play?
They'll start this drive with a pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Snags it quickly on the left. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Out of the gun, they give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Hokies are on the move. Gonna look downfield again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down goal to go. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. Got rid of it just in time. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. They'll run play action. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Goes to the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The screen, he's got wheels. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They kick it away on 4th down. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The handoff to Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. It's a running room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on 1st down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pressure coming. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Completes it in the middle. All right, guys, let's chat about BYU. By the end of the day, one of these 2 teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have 2 teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking in it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top, using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Get it out on the screen. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Hokies want to crank the tempo.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. The quick out. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Simon. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Provo. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. The Hokies headed quickly to the line. For straight line speed, Virginia Tech's had a lot of quarterbacks over the years who had some wheels.
I mean, this guy's got so much gas. He can just get up and go so quickly, and then they bring the fake in there, and there's just a lot to try to stop with this Virginia Tech quarterback.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Simon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It is deafening in here. Soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll keep it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got a lead. Turns it on down the left side. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougars!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that, you defend everything, I'll take it myself, in for 6.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in the end zone, and down he goes. They were trying to tie the game, but they are denied. Still down by 2.
21, BYU 19.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Swings it out to the flat. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
At the 40. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Hokies are on the move.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Working that left side. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well. The entire playbook is open and at your disposal, and this guy right now, he's showing you with his arm talent, he could carve up this defense.
At the 13-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game, and for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. They boot it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Hokies moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Simon. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in.
He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies, both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Right on the money. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Slithers into space. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. And the Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Johnson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. Runs through the tackle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
He's got it on the right, and he's knocked down. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snags it over the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll give it to Johnson. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Looking for a little juice and energy with a field goal. You don't get it, and guys, they're still down by 16. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Here's the pressure. Quickly complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. The handoff to Johnson. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, going up top. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. They'll run play action.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Finding open areas. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. BYU has this offense clicking. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Babers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Buys a little time with his feet. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. BYU with the 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
2nd down.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
And he makes the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Simon. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
1st down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Ran through the contact. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
For the offense.
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation